I mean, even if these are filled, they can still go further down here into there. You twat. This has power. This can go. You're asleep in a jetpack. But you are a narcoleptic, so you can sort of do what you want. Really annoying. Don't fret, pet. We drop T's all the time, H's and several vowels. In fact, there's a pile of alphabet letters all over around here. Yeah. That's why we invented alphabetic spaghetti. Fact. Alumnum. It does. Life is lucky. He doesn't know how Southerners speak. I used to live down south. I know how Southerners speak. Everything's a fucking cant. See? Imagine if a Southerner tried to call someone a twat. You fucking twat. You guys got nothing on the French language. Oh, come on. Get all this stuff swept. Come on. I just want this to be not in here anymore. Oh no, in the US. I see. I see. Sorry, I wasn't following. I just abused our southern viewers for no apparent reason. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we're having so many troubles with tubes, because in my mind, it should still work. Like, this isn't running out of charge. I thought that might have been the problem, that this ran out of charge, but we can maybe try putting another one in as well. But it's like they decide that because these docks are full, that they wouldn't dream of using the ones at the bottom. And I don't know why. But hey-ho. Everything else is still pretty chill in the base. We can afford to just be looking skywards for now. I just want to get this swept out. I know it might be anal of me, but if we get this swept out and then I'll pump it out, it'll be much cleaner. It'll be much cleaner, and I won't run the risk of pumping carbon dioxide into my rocket, alright? I thought you knew I was a stupid American. No. I don't think all Americans are stupid Americans, not at all. I just think the vast majority should have been put down at birth. I mean, that's a pretty strong feeling to have. But after having spoken to a number of Americans, they seem to feel the same as well. But honestly, I could say the same about English people. You know, I think there should be Spartan mounds in every country. You know, like that scene in 300. I think every country needs that. I think it would weed out the weak, stupid, arguably ginger. You know, all these things we could get rid of. Wowzers, ouch. Oh, shit. So overall, people are twats. Yes, exactly, Raven. Now we're getting somewhere. Your views just dropped with 4 after that statement. Yeah, but the pile got 4 higher, Jalabert. So you see, the system works. You see, I may have lost some viewers, but the pile grew. Eventually, we'll get to space just on the pile of idiots. That's what we need. That's what we need. Those 4 viewers just got aborted. Fuck. Jesus. Ah, Christ. Could just take all the bad people and put them on an island. Like Australia. Oh, shit. I do love that stigma that Australians fully play to as well. I do like that they fully embraced it. You know, the island of convicts, basically. I don't condemn using dead bodies as ladders. Very good, very good. Who knew that a bunch of prisoners would make the most fun country? Totally. I love like all the prime minister's attitudes and stuff in Australia. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's the problem. There's no more Australia to send people to. Yeah. Maybe we need to knock down all those cardboard walls in Korea and start sending people there. See if we can turn Korea into the new Australia. Korea, Australia. Australia 2.0. Austria. No, wait, that's already a place. Son of a bitch. Austria. Wait. Okay. You clipped my English lesson. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Karelia! There we go, Nelu! Oh, Jesus. Koalia. I'll just introduce some assorted mammals there. Some pouchy mammalian boys. I think we could do it. I don't think they mind. I hear both the north and the south are very accommodating. Providing you do what you're told. Anywho. I'm talking all sorts of whack. I'm talking all sorts of nonsense. What are we up to? 500. That is fine. That is more than enough, actually. The koala, the place for all the bad koalas, yes. Where they can spread their chlamydia at will. Dirty boys. Dirty koalas. Damn it, Sindane. You just come out of the shadows to quote that. You son of a bitch. You bastard. You big bastard. Right, I can't seal this up until we sweep up these last bits of shit. Granite, granite, granite. Fuckloads of granite. Many granites. Oh, Jesus. Why? Oh. So much stuff in there. So much stuff. But soon it'll be done. Ninja, son of a bitch. Petition sends Sindane to Coralia. Yes, he should be the first person there. He can help them breed. With sex. Right, okay. Let's make this a higher priority than it is now. I want to start getting my dupes up here to do some of this stuff as well. Because that'll make me feel better once I've got more circuits in. I also need to start making some glass so we can get some solar panels in, because I am pissing away power at the minute by just focusing on this shit. And these are going to use quite a bit of power, and these are up and running as well. You can't go telling a man you're going to send his wife to Koalia. What the fuck are you guys thinking? That's the height of rudeness. You can't threaten another man's wife. At least not to his face. Alright, we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. Soon, soon. Right, sometimes I think my girlfriend's from another planet. She says, "Do you fancy garlic bread with your tea?" I said, "Does the Pope shit in the woods? And does he wipe his ass with a bear?" Is that a yes or a no then? I give up. I'm not even replying. Maybe we'll have garlic bread, maybe we won't. Alright, nearly there. Nearly there. On a plus note, look at all this mafic rock that we're going to have right to hand. And all this slimy shit. Surprises for dinner, yes. I'll just get a brick in chip paper. That's what I'll get. Here is this brick I wrapped up for you. Now take it to the face. The Pope does not wipe his ass with a bear. Simple answer. Oh, Sindane. Oh, Sindane. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's so much stuff in here. I just don't want there to be any, like, slimy boys. You know what? That's fine. Just leave. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, let's get this sealed up. Just so you know, I would have definitely swept all that if I was playing this in my own time. But because you guys are such annoyed, impatient boys... We'll, oh, what am I doing? We'll just do this now. So do I need to do one of these? We'll do one of these. Alright. Very good. That was some good sweeping you all did. Let's just turn these off. Get this built. Stat. Go, go, go. Build, build, build. Very good. Okay. So, at this point I need to turn... Which one was it I did? This one. To there. And then we can connect up this pipe and get some water in the pipe as well. But that should not be active until this is above a certain temperature. Very good. And this should be if it's below 20k. Very good. So, we're cooking up our oil, which is lovely. So I should probably explain this. I just threw this together earlier. I think it makes sense. So what I've basically got, we've got our basic automation here for our liquid shutoff. So the liquid shutoff, I only want it to dump water in if the oil is above 200 degrees and the pressure in the room is below 20 kilos, right? So that's the only time we dump any water in. So if there's loads of steam in here, I don't need more water dumping in, basically. Then this automation down here is for my tepidizers. So what I've got here is the pulse clock, as normal. But then I'm sending the pulse signal to a NOT gate and to an AND gate. Alright, reason being, I don't want this pulse clock to be active if this oil is below a certain temperature. So if the oil, for example, came in at 90 degrees, I don't need the pulse clock to run because, oh wait, if it came in colder than that, for example, I don't need the pulse clock to run. I'd want the tepidizers to run full whack. So the pulse clock only kicks on when the oil is between two variables, alright? I don't need it to be running all the time, it's a bit of a laggy boy. So when this oil gets up to temperature, the reset signal should toggle this, all being well, I think. I might have to tinker with the automation to do it the first time. But yeah, we just need to warm this up. What have you done there, you son of a bitch? Gishidli, how's it going? To be honest, you deserve that, though, because she was serving you with a slight question. You're belligerently going yes or no. I can't tell with your response either. No! Listen, you're an idiot. Does the Pope shit in the woods? Well, the expression is, does the bear shit in the woods? Wait. Are you guys completely fucking... And why is he shitting? Because I've mixed the two up. Does the Pope wear a funny hat and does the bear shit in the woods? Have you never heard these expressions? These answers to a question? Have you never heard this before? Does a bear shit in the woods? The answer is yes. Does the Pope wear a funny hat? The answer is yes. Does the bear shit in the Pope? Does the Pope shit in the woods? Does the Pope wipe his ass on a bear? These are all acceptable answers, alright? You guys know nothing. Ah, oh, Christ. Can you move your head? Don't see center settings. No. No. No, I can't. Does the bear wear a funny Pope? Exactly, Zoo Hybrid. Now you're getting it. My question is, why do you care so much about excrementation methods of an old man? Excrementation? Excretion? It's not so much the methods I'm interested in, it's maybe more so his frequency, location, and what he's wiping his arse with. It's not his methods of pooping. I'm not assessing speed, it's more whether indeed he's wiping his arse with a bear. Is he in the woods? And is he wearing a funny hat whilst he's doing so? Is the bear a Catholic? Exactly, Agenda, you're getting it, you see? There are many, many versions of this. I don't know how you've never heard of this before. Does a bear shit in the woods? Does the Pope wear a funny hat? Does a bear shit in a Pope? Does a Pope shit on a bear? Does a Pope wipe his ass with a bear? Does a Pope watch a bear shitting in the woods? There are many, many versions of this, right? And you can change it up as much as you want. The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. Does the Pope shit on a bear? Yes, of course he does. We all know this. If religion has taught us nothing. Christ. You guys sometimes. I'm sure you guys are from another planet as well. I thought it was just my girlfriend, but it's you guys too. I'm obviously the only sane one around here. Christ. Right. Everything is on track. We have a gantry. Pow. So that's how it retracts. I like that. It's very nice. I've not even paid much attention to that. I've retracted my single player and didn't bother even looking. Okay. We have this thing as well. But what we might do is do a little dig. We might just do a little dig just to avoid dropping any stuff down there. Just to get our jetpack boys involved and stuff. We'll worry about running a wire across here later. And we'll worry about closing all this crap up later as well. It's only a bit of steam. It'll be okay. So once this is an vacuum, we can throw a bit of water in here. Once the oil's up to temperature, it should just dump in. I might need to tune this a little bit better, actually. Do this be in like 2 seconds, I think. I don't know if this works better if it's super low or not. I can't really remember. That's fine. All I'm saying is, if I was serving you food, and that's what you'd said, I'd have thrown the tea at you. Well, what was I meant to say? Yes, please, sweetie darling, I'd very much like you to pick up a garlic bread that you were definitely going to pick up anyway, because you in fact wanted garlic bread. Yes! What do you expect? What do you expect me to answer? Come on. You guys don't know my lady, that's probably the problem. She was asking, do I want garlic bread? Because she wants garlic bread. So I have to say yes, I'm duty bound to say yes, otherwise I'm denying her garlic bread. I'm like her moral compass in that regard. She's basically saying, I want garlic bread, can you justify me being a greedy bitch, please? And I'll go, yes, every time. Happy wife, happy life. You know the deal. What's happened to my oxygen? Oh no. Hold on, we have a problem. What's going on here? Oh, my water's not draining away quickly enough. Oh shit, I know what's happening. Oh shit. Right, let's turn this off. Disable. Yeah, this was meant to be disconnected a long time ago, and I completely forgot. So what's happening now is my my AETN build down here can't keep up. It can only just keep up with the oxygen build and cooling the generators down. So yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. So we'll stop doing plastic for a bit. We're up to 15 tons of plastic anyway, so we'll just disable this. And that should be fine. And then what we will need to do is limp by for a little bit. We're not going to have much oxygen coming through because if my liquid cooling shuts down, I'm not flushing my pipes quickly enough. If you look, we can't pump any more water in. And we've got no more water to pump in. There's some on the way, but this is not good. I basically put too much heat into my polluted water is what I'm trying to say. So I probably need to fix this. This. I'm just going to make a big old mess. Right, let's just get this, make sure this is working and ready to go up here. So you're now a vacuum. You are actually a vacuum. Yeah. Very good. Right, okay, let's turn you off for a second. Let's deconstruct you. And you. Does the bear shit in a pope? That's the answer. And connect you up to there. Oil's warming up, that's fine. So let me just sort this out before we have a bigger problem later, because this is all granite piping and stuff here, so it's going to keep losing heat if I don't connect these straight up. So, we'll just nip you off. Can't even slap a bridge in here. What's this bridge going to accomplish? This is no good. Just need to empty the majority of this pipe and then I can whack the pipe through again. Come on! There we go. Yeah, this is going to keep heating up more and more now. So now we've got water sat in this pipe. That blows. We've been through this before when we used this water once for our volcano, and it bit us in the arse then. I was only meant to do this for a short time, and then I completely forgot all about it, to be honest. So we'll just try and get this pipe emptied. We'll disconnect all this shit. And then we'll just have to deal with these warm-ups that we're going to get. This will catch back up. It is man enough for the job. It's just not man enough to do much more than the oxygen build, unfortunately. Hey Life, is the free aqua unit up in the steam turbine room fit for cooling your polluted water? Is it too hot? It could do. I mean, it could knock out some more temperature of the water on its way back down, if that's what you mean. I was going to use this up in space, but I might build another one up here, to be honest. It'd be easier. We could run the polluted water through. That's not a bad shout, in fairness. What have I left up here? What have I left this here for? Has this lost any steam? Just seems to have lost a little bit, but that might have been on save and load, in fairness. I don't quite remember how much steam we had in here. I've got a feeling it was like... Wasn't it like 30 kilos or something? I can't quite remember. Right, let's just get this finished. So you're now emptied, so we can rip out all this crap. Just rip out all you. And you. And we'll just empty this bit of pipe here. And yeah, once you're done, we can connect this back up. We don't need all these bridges here and stuff anymore. I can rip those out as well and connect it straight through. Live, show me your amazing base, please. Jan Christo, how's it going, buddy? How is it going? I'll give you a little tour in a minute, mate. I've just had a bit of a base problem at the moment. I've had a slight base oversight. It's a base-related oversight. Which is fine. Right, so that should all sort this shit out. And then the water can drain away nicely. And then this will catch up eventually. It's a backlog at the minute, which is not ideal. Takes a while to fix. Anywho, right, in terms of the base, the main base we've not really done anything with for a very long time. So we have the oxygen production up here. So we've got some electrolyzers and some radiant piping, gas pumps. The oxygen piping is not the best, but it's pretty well laid out in terms of where the oxygen's going. At the moment, there's no oxygen in the pipes, but don't let that fool you for the moment. That's just a little problem we're dealing with. But a lot of the oxygen gets merged and then split to different feeds. So we're splitting the oxygen to our vents, and then any excess oxygen can go into our exosuits, and anything that's left makes its way down into our oxygen storage down here. So we do have loads of oxygen if I need it, but it'll be fine. In terms of the base, we've got loads of different rooms set up. You know, we've got our med bays, our massage rooms, great halls, rec room, bedrooms, toilets, that sort of stuff. We've got a couple of ranches up here for hatches. These probably need topping up, I would think. Some more stone hatches. Just let me do that whilst I think on. We got any more over here? Wow, we have many hatches over here. Let me top these up. I don't want you. Too old. And then what else have we got in the base? We've capped all our geysers. We found all of our geysers so far. I don't know why I'm wrangling so many of these, but that should do fine. We've capped all of our geysers, so we've got a couple of steam vents. I think we've got 3 steam vents, maybe, or is it 2? Can't remember. We've got 3 natural gas vents, 2 chlorine vents, which is a bit troll, but whatever. What else have we got? We've capped all our oil, as in we've collected all of our oil and our petroleum that we've made so far. We've got gas storages down here where we're keeping all of our different gases. So we've got polluted oxygen, chlorine, oxygen, carbon dioxide, natural gas. We've got some power generation down here. That's our natural gas gens. We've got 20 natural gas gens in total. We've got some coal gens and some hydrogen gens up here. We're basically running like 2 different power grids in the base at the minute, which is actually biting me in the arse a little bit because I'm sort of using this one way more than the other one at the minute, but it's fine. So we've got 2 separate main main power grids, if you like. 2 separate heavy watt wires that we're running down here, which is cool. And then we've got a bit of a wonky tube system, so my dupes can get access to space, which is what these are here. And then we have the space part of it, and we're just about to launch a rocket, hopefully. So that's where we're up to. That is currently where we're up to. I just need this oil to get a little bit warmer. I mean, I could start pumping in some water now, but I think this needs to be a bit higher. I think this is too low. Maybe like 1 second would be fine. No room with showers. Oh shit, my chair just went weird. What do you get from subscription? You get to support the channel. You get access to some emotes. You know, bits and bobs. You get my eternal gratitude, you know. Those sort of things. What do you mean, showers? We do have showers. Shower rooms. No room with showers. Oh, room bonus, you mean? Yeah, no room bonus. Just showers. Is there such a thing as a shower room? Flush toilet, plumbed wash station, no outhouses. These are washrooms, aren't they? Yeah. Is there a shower bonus room? I don't think there is there? I don't know. Right, what lacks resources? Virtual planetarium, that's fine. What's happened here? What has happened here? What's gone wrong again? I don't understand. What has gone wrong? Why so much breakage? That's just the ladder that's broken, isn't it? What's gone wrong here? Have I ballsed up the automation here somehow? I shouldn't have done. This is Prom Live's super setup. Ah, and this is broken again. What the fuck, game? We fixed this at the start of the stream. What a troll. Right. I don't know what's going wrong here, by the way, in terms of automation. This should all be working fine. Don't quite know what's gone wrong there. It might have been when I ballsed it up before, but I thought it would have fixed itself by now. So we'll turn them off. So yeah, just waiting for this to get up to temperature now. It shouldn't take too long. There's quite a bit of oil in here. There's more oil than I would have liked to pump in, to be honest. I should have made this a bit small on the bottom, but whatever. Trolled CO2 bubbling, PO2 storage. Is there really? We'll have a look in a second. PO2, CO2. Oh yeah, there is. That must have been picked up from here. Must have been picked up from here. It's fine. The Troll, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. How's it going? Yeah, we do have 77 grams of carbon dioxide. I'll have to remember that when I come to use this. Don't know what we're going to use this for yet. We might use this for liquid oxygen, but there isn't actually that much in there. We've got way more normal oxygen, in fairness. I'm getting a lot of groaning dupes. Okay. Alright, we can't do anything with research yet. I need to put some... we put one planetarium in, but I think I might put a couple in. So I might put a couple more on these wires, although this is already pretty taxed by the looks of it. Although some of that is coming from these polymer presses, so let's just rip this out. Let's rip all this crap out, actually. I don't think we're going to need these again. And we'll figure out how we're going to send this petroleum home later. It's not exactly a big deal. I think it just needs to bridge off here into there. That'll be fine. This is the only thing, like, I've spent so little time looking at the base, I don't notice these things going wrong until it's too late. Oh yeah, and our gold volcano up here, by the way. Which seems to still be doing alright. It's nice and chill in here, I think. So we're getting plenty of gold, which is lovely. Yeah, I think we need to do some repairing up here. Let's make some of this priority 8 just to get rid of some of this repair stuff. So I can see if it's any more damage since we last looked. Because I don't quite know what happened up here, but shit done got busted. Shit done got very busted. I assume it was when I was fanning about with the automation, but I'd rather make sure. Isn't your rocket too heavy? No, I think it should be alright. I think it should be okay. I'm using the power of belief. I believe it should be fine. Right, what I'll do, I'll let my jetpack boys work on this, but I won't put the drywall in until last. Because I made that mistake in here, if you remember, I had like carbon dioxide I need to get out of it. So we'll leave that till last. And then I'll just change the access on the door so only my exosuit boys can get in to get it finished. What is going on here, honestly? Yeah, I don't want these open.